Welcome back. As promised, let's bring you up to speed with other stories. In Nyeri, the county government has been accused of failing its mandate on waste management, leaving residents at risk of contracting diseases. Well, the crisis has persisted in various towns, including Karatina, the location of one of the biggest fresh produce retail markets in East Africa. Yeah, and Martin Munene is joining us live from Karatina. Martin, it's good to see you this morning. One of the biggest food markets in this side of the Sahara Desert. What is the Nyeri county government saying in its defense?
All right, a very good morning to you, Wahiga and Zinzi. And like you've rightly put it, Karatina hosts one of the largest markets in this particular region. And if there is a thing that has been problematic to the county government of Nyeri, has been the management of waste in this particular county. We have done stories after stories where we have seen quite a number of, cases whereby there's quite a lot of garbage. And now, one thing that is very interesting that has happened here in this particular area, that is Karatina, residents have decided to actually just do something about it. One of the local churches has organized its members to come out because, as you know, they just feel as members of a community, then there's something they need to do about it. And I just want to speak to some of them to understand why they think it is important for them to be able, or actually to take up the step of trying to clean their town, and just to understand maybe what they hope to achieve. We start with you, sir. Kindly introduce yourself briefly and tell us maybe why do you think is important for residents like you to come out and try clean this area like you're doing now?
My name is David Ichege, Reverend, the Reverend of PCA Church, and we are here today as part of the community so that we may clean our environment. It is one of the duties that we have been given by God to make sure that our environment is good, is clean. And after looking at our Karatina, we were able to see that there are some of the parts that are not clean. And we decided that we are going to come out today as a church so that we may make our environment clean. And still, it is another way of making sure that the people are totally clean, spiritually, even physically, even in our environment. That is the main reason that we are here this particular morning.
All right. And let me speak to a lady here. We know Karatina, okay, come on, if you don't mind, just take off your mask. Eh? So we know Karatina has one of the biggest markets here. And maybe as residents, especially you as a lady, the people who normally often go to the market, how do you feel when you see that the town is dirty? And maybe what do you think is the role of the community for them when it comes to cleaning?
For starters, I feel bad when I find that we have places that are dirty and there is something as a person I can do to make sure rectify the situation. Plus, we have children, and sometimes it's bad when the kids are going to play, and then there are some items that are hazardous and can cause injury to them. So we felt that it is important to do something for the community.
All right, thank you very much. Like you've heard, Wahiga, these members of this community feel that it is important for them to actually do something about the situation, even as they wait for the county government of Nyeri to actually up its game and ensure that they actually manage the garbage or the litter across this particular town and also across the county. Now, they say that they feel, especially now that the children are home from schools, the holidays are here, they feel that it would be imprudent of them to just sit and wait. Therefore, they felt if they did something, then maybe they could not only change the face of this town, but also save the lives of their children from diseases that could come as a consequence of interacting with dirt that is found in the streets. From Nyeri County, I bring it back to you in studio. I'm Martin Munene.